Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, thank you, Zed, for the Hello, Vocamu. Hello, welcome. Jeez, I'm getting trolled by my own chat already.
Hello, everyone.
And we are here with the lovely Taylink. Now, I actually forgot to do two things before I went live. Number one, I forgot to change the title. So when I went live, it would still be one that I had before. Whoops.
I've been there, done
And the
that.
second one, I haven't actually added your shout out link onto my podcast guest timer yet, so which I can
That's
fix
okay.
here very, very quickly. It won't take long.
At least it's easy to fix.
Yeah, it's double I, isn't it?
Hi, Boca.
And there we go. You're on. Enabled.
Ooh,
There are so many
thank
bots
you, I
like
appreciate
that,
it.
like, because I have this thing called a sponsorship with HelloFresh.
Yes, we love that.
Yes, we live for HelloFresh, or do we? Yeah, I actually need to add this. Because I forgot to add it onto the podcast thing. There it is. In that corner there, up on the top there. Yes. Zed. Did you know? Did you know there is a thing? But have a look at the number, guys. Have a look.
I know, look at us. Everyone's all here.
I know, but like, look at how many have already gone for the special offer as well.
Oh, that's
2.
amazing.
We're at 2. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Brandon, guys, this stream is sponsored. It is indeed. It is sponsored by HelloFresh, which I'll get this out of the way first of all here. What were you replying to there?
Oh, so Boca was saying that I'm a little bit echoey, but as we talked about, unfortunately, it's just part of the settings issue.
Settings issue, yeah. This is Twitch. This just be Twitch. Twitch be.
It just be that way. Just pretend I'm in a cave. It's on par with probably what I'm doing in real life.
So I owe you something now, Volker. Since you followed, you get free BlubCast. So here you go.
Free BlubCast.
Blub 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 blub. There you go. Free BlubCast for following. There you go. The free BlubCast.
Hell yeah.
Also,
You
get
Wi-Fi.
You get a lot more if you're British and are able to follow my sponsorship link as well and sign up to HelloFresh. You get lots of blubs there. So yeah. Right, I think that's out of the way. I can now talk. Thank you.
Torture away.
Taya's
I mean, let's have
with
fun.
5G internet in her cave. Yes, you're in your dwelling right now, aren't you? You're in your cave. The cave of
It is true. It is true. Tay does not have good internet in her cave.
To be fair, nor do I. I have pretty atrocious internet here. Well, mainly Wi-Fi. My Ethernet line's really good, so.
Then we're like, what, how many miles away from each other? 6 hours worth?
1
time difference.
million miles.
Literally.
To do the whole Doctor Evil, you know.
1 million miles. With the pinky
1
up.
million miles, yes. Love it. Absolutely love it. And Brandon, you got the first this time. I think this is the first stream since I think my birthday stream where neither Zed nor Ty got first. Like, sheesh, that's dedication, Brandon. If only you could catch Pokemon as well as you did that. Watch him just go I in the chat now.
R.I.P.
Rip. The roasting has begun, I know. The angry face. Yes, so I am here with the lovely Taylink. Now,
Hello.
we didn't meet terribly long ago, did we? I think
No,
it's
it was
been-
really kind of recently.
It was recently. We reached out on Twitter, I think it was, and
Mhm.
I think it was like late September, wasn't it? Like mid to late September. That you
Yeah.
reached out on like Twitter, and I just responded because I was on that run of like let's get myself out there a little bit again. See if I can get see if I can make friends and go from there, you know, and reach out to you, and of course, like here we are, a month and a half later, fairly close friends. So.
I was gonna say, yeah, we've been pretty close through social media ever since then, and that's about whenever I started actually posting on Twitter was August, September, so I was like, I want to make friends with all the VTubers, all the PNG tubers I can.
And here we are. You made a friend
Here we
in
are.
blood.
I'm underwater today, in a cave.
Yes. What you see in the background isn't actually there. We're actually underwater.
It's actually Atlantis that you're looking at. The moon
Yes.
is just,
Don't
don't mind
I just
that.
put it there. I just put it there, yeah.
Suck the
the
moon
power
in
of
the
love.
ocean.
It is the power blubs. We put it in this way. I actually need to change this to podcast now.
Oh, yeah.
Talk shows and podcasts. There you go, because it's still on special events. Whoops.
Whoopsie. It's special. It's a special
It's kind of
event.
special enough. It is special enough, yeah. So so immediately we are embracing the scuff.
That's okay. You should see my streams.
I do, and to be fair, I think mine are probably more scuffed than yours.
Oh no. Well, you
Well,
must have
that's
caught the
fun.
good ones then.
You do get a chance at getting me back for last night.
Oh, true. Oh my god, you got me so
I
many
also
times
have
with
a
the
knock
freaking
up
knocking.
I have a knock knock redeem as well, so.
Oh, perfect. I will keep that in mind then.
Dum, 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 dum. So
It's a good one.
yeah, it's a very good one. I've also got a few other like little sound alerts, which a couple of them have been used already. You know that.
Yeah, I saw that happening on your stream.
Yeah, you can rickroll me as well, and the likes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Use a random nut button. Although you're not allowed to use it in November. You see, you're banned from using it in November. No nut.
But what happens if I do? What are you gonna do about it?
Are you able to nut?
Maybe.
Wow. Now, you got something to admit here?
I mean, I got my man card for a reason in college, so.
There you go.
Like so many questions probably just popped up in your mind.
I'm just like, okay.
She is an enigma.
Who's
so.
going to blub in the middle of the night out of the wait, what? Jeez, I've already lost control of chat. What is going on here?
It's the best way to go about it.
Yeah. So Brandon, feel free to try and catch this field. Everybody gives it a go, and most of the time, everyone apart from Brandon catches it. So this is why the meme comes about.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Feel free.
You love
shut up.
Pokemon, but Pokemon don't love you.
The thing is that like he was on a run of just catching absolutely everything, and then he said, "Oh, my luck will run out eventually." 2 catches later, he ran out of luck. Best to take and let you know this is part of a course. I am her right man hand. Wait, what?
This is true.
right man hand.
Right man hand.
You mean right hand man, right?
You know what? He probably meant right man hand.
Yeah. Just as long as you don't call it Pamela Anderson, you're absolutely fine. Okay, that's
Yes,
good.
Voca
Really
is
derailed,
sleepy.
yeah.
You know what? That's on par. That's on brand for me.
Yeah, yeah. Comfy vibes, comfy. That's already gone.
Comfy chaos. That's my motto.
Yeah, comfy chaos. Of course, it is Saga Sunday, so usually on Saga Sunday there is a bit of chaos here. So let's go for it. Oh my god!
He caught it. Oh my god! Congratulations!
Oh my god! I put the command in chat.
He caught one. My
Jazzy's
ears.
Because he. Let's check my mic set. Ah, my mic is a little loud. I don't know why it does that. Like, I set it one volume and it's quiet. I set it on another volume and it's too loud, and I haven't changed a thing.
I feel that. Mine will be loud when I record it, and then once I go live, people are like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's turned all the way up.
Like, yeah, so like for me, it's just I literally will go from one stream to another, and my mic will go from being super quiet or super loud. It's pretty ridiculous. Like, so
I feel like if you're a streamer, like everyone just kind of understands it.
Yeah, it's just part of the scuff, I guess. You know, it's all in the fun.
Exactly.
So yeah. So I have my first question.
Fire away.
So I can't talk. That's right. I had like 4 questions that I was about to ask of the same question
At the
same time.
So what art thou do thou? Yes.
When you want.
Good, yes.
That is basically that was me. So give us a little introduction anyway. So like, who is Taylink? Like, who are you? Who are you and what you do?
Who am I? That's a great question. I don't even know. I'm Taylink. Also, you can call me Taylor, Tay, Link, Dingus, Dingledarf, whatever you want to call me, really. But my name is Taylor. A little backstory of how I got my handle. So in college, I was in the fencing club, and I actually was the vice president of the fencing club. And there were 2 Taylors in the club, which the other Taylor happened to be the president of the club. So to make it distinguishable, they dubbed me as Link from Legend of Zelda because we went to Renfest together and I was wearing a Link cosplay. So I just kind of got dubbed the name Link, and he's always been one of my favorite characters. And then I was just sitting in class one day.
Very good question. When you were fencing, did you go here, yeah, here,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you break
Every time?
Did you like break all of the pots as well in someone's house and then just leave?
Oh, 100%. When I was walking around the Renfest, I would go to the pot shop, like the pottery shops, and they would grab their pot and point at the door and say, "Get out." So yes. But yeah, that's kind of how I got my name put together there. It just kind of stuck. For like little side things about me, I have had a photography business since 2011. I started it when I was in high school still, because my dad did photography when I was in middle school, and I just was really drawn to it. And I like to draw casually, and I like animals, so that's the short bit of me. Ooh.
And what type of photography is it that you do?
Mostly portrait photography. So I started off doing mostly weddings, family photos, newborns, senior photos, etc. But I've been dabbling more into trying to work with cosplayers and models. So I still do the other things, but I've been really hyper-focusing on working with people that are either models or cosplayers that have a Patreon or like an OnlyFans. and doing photos for them. And it's been really fun just getting more creative and being able to do a little bit more interesting photos instead of the, the standard family portrait, senior portrait, etc.
Interesting being the like the Patreon and OnlyFans things, which, well, they've got a reputation, don't they?
They do, but like honestly, they are all lewd. Like everyone thinks they are, but I get how it has like kind of stigma around it, especially since probably like the pandemic, it really blew up of being known as that.
It was like the new demic, you know.
Yeah, which I do boudoir photos and boudoir photos and lewd photos and stuff like that. But the people I've been mostly working with are they don't really go down that route, or if it's just maybe slightly like sexier, but it's usually not. It's like just kind of basic.
And how do they respond to seeing your motto behind the camera, you know?
Behind the camera, yeah. This is what I look like whenever I'm taking the photos.
Yes. With the ears.
A lot of them don't even know. I feel like I'm living a double life half the time because I have two Instagrams. I've got the one that...
Yeah. The person who stands in the corner going, they don't know I'm a VTuber.
Pretty much. I'm that person. I'm like, they have no idea I'm a Fox girl online.
Yes. They have no idea I'm a fox.
And it's kind of funny because so the Instagram that I turned from, it used to be my personal Instagram, so there's still a lot of photos of me from whenever I had like, I just showed my face or whatever, and I still don't care if people know what I look like. But I started like just going heavy on rebranding it, and all of my following on there is like old family friends and people I went to high school with, and I'd see them look at my story and I'm like, I wonder what they're thinking, because I come from a very conservative small town. I'm like, this is definitely not what they signed up for originally.
Yeah, I can imagine like conservative America is like very, very traditional, so...
Very traditional. A lot of them are really confused. I also work for a company that's very conservative, traditional. So, and I have coworkers that have followed me on there from before I did the VTubing. So a lot of them, I see them looking at, I'm like, and then I see them in the office, and they just kind of look at me and then walk away, and I'm like, I wonder...
And go, you're a fox.
Yeah!
Or they may have just found out life's question of, what does the fox say?
What does the fox say? I think they just kind of rolled their eyes. They're like, I don't get her. She's weird. I'm known as the weirdo of the office.
I mean, you kind of do have to be slightly eccentric to be VTubing, but I guess it's a way of kind of expressing yourself in a way that you probably couldn't do as like a live cam streamer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got hit and misses. Like it's got pros and cons. I will say, so when I started streaming, I started back in January of 2021, and I actually wanted to start off as a VTuber or a PNG tuber. But the only people I had like really that were going to be watching me were my IRL friends, and they were like, "No, like use your face, capitalize it. You're a woman." And I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
And then I didn't
There's
really
the
start
thing
getting
that
any
you should try.
traction. Yeah. But I didn't get traction until I actually made the switch to being a PNG tuber, and I actually feel a lot happier because I don't have to be focused on what my face looks like all the time. I don't have to fiddle with my camera and the battery dying every time. Like it just feels so much easier and more fun. But I do kind of miss some aspects of using my face cam. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying, like, it does. Like, I can imagine for you especially is that it has been easier to kind of stand out as well, because of like the way live cam streamers is. It's a very saturated market there, whereas VTubing, while it's getting more saturated, it's nowhere near as saturated as face tubing is, or flesh tubing, as my friend Ferrari calls it.
Exactly.
Like
Flesh tubing, that's what I call it too.
like because like, oh, thank you for the Lexet, thank you. Like with VTubing as well is that like you create your OC, so like your OC is a representation of you, but it doesn't have to look like you. So you
Yeah.
can make it look as out there as possible, and then you can apply your personality into it, or you could roleplay a personality into it, or something like that, which like will then define how your channel is. So I can understand where you gain no traction at all in your early days, and then the moment you switch to
Mhm.
VTubing, you then just accelerate it. Plus, it's a different type of
Ex-
marketing I see as well.
Yes, exactly. And so another thing was, so whenever I first started like streaming, I was like, okay, I'll come up with like a character and be that on stream, but like ended up just being me. And becoming a VTuber, I feel like I've been able to like channel in my what I used to. So in high school, I did theater, and my favorite part about theater was becoming a character that wasn't me. And I just felt like I could be more like out there and not like suppressed like I feel like I have to as myself. So it's been really freeing being a VTuber. And I was in the same boat where I was like, well, I should probably make my VTuber look like me. So I drew one that kind of, it was brown hair with like little fox ears, and it had blue eyes, and it kind of looked like more representation of me. But I'm working with Pink Little Clown, who's helping me actually create a 2D model, and she drew this PNG tuber you're seeing. And she started working on the one with the brunette hair, and I was like, I feel drawn to wanting to do like something with like whitish purple hair. And she's like, do it, you can do whatever you want with it. And I was like, you're right. So I was like, I'll do that, because I don't know, it separates me a little bit more from it as well, and just has made me feel a lot more comfortable and confident and excited for it, for streaming in general.
Like the thing with especially with VTubing is that you can create this whole like persona and go from there, really, can you? So like you can create how you want to look, how you want to go, like to kind of impart some of my own experience into this itself. Like when I was deciding what I wanted to be, I was deciding whether I wanted to be, say, a full-fledged manatee, or if I wanted to be a hybrid, or if I wanted to be like a human that like did manatee things,
Yeah.
and kind of go from there. And like it wasn't until I think it was about March, so about 2 months into my streaming journey, because I started in January this year, and it wasn't until about March where I decided actually I really like the meme around humanity, because because I
Genius.
saw I saw a meme that was about when it was a Mass Effect meme, and it was because obviously it's a Mass Effect meme,
Mhm.
and it was the Elusive Man talking about how he is progressing humanity and things like that, and someone actually superimposed the Elusive Man's eyes and like his hair onto a manatee, going for humanity with a Cerberus logo in behind, and that was like, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna be a human manatee hybrid and be the humanity.
I love that. That's amazing.
So a meme kind
So
of
you always knew you wanted to do something with like a manatee, you just didn't know which direction?
yeah. So like I always loved manatees as an animal itself. Like for quite a while, I really liked them,
Mhm.
and then the meme kind of like just pushed me into knowing which direction to go, which is like really really cool. Brandon, I see your
Right.
message. It's funny you should say that though.
By
this
the way,
this
this is brought to you by HelloFresh.
Don't forget to use code POGHelloUK2589 to get 50% off your first box and 35% off your next three, plus free special gifts at the link that is in the stream below.
If
Okay,
you
plug
apply
those away.
today, you just might catch yourself a Pokemon.
Yeah, but the thing is, it is UK only, so if you aren't in the UK, unfortunately, you cannot use the promo code. Boo. Not my design, unfortunately.
It
I
is
have
what
dealt
it
the
is.
cards I have been given.
I feel that.
However, if we do get sign-ups, you get free Blublubs. Lots of free Blublubs. Not just the little
All
ones
of
that you
them.
get on the stream here. You get all of them. Every
The good
Blub.
ones.
The Pokemon slash Brandon slander won't stop. I know, it wasn't even me this time, Brandon. This time it was Tay, you know.
I'm
But
here for the
yeah,
chaos.
yes, absolutely. Crying. Oh no.
Oh, it's okay. I give you head pats virtually. You caught the last one. I believe in you.
Not the guest star calling me out too. I mean, this is becoming a bit of a meme itself, is that the guest star has been calling him out about it the last few BlubCasts, so.
R.I.P. So sorry.
No, oh no.
Oh, it was jazzy.
Oh dear.
You'll get him next time, Brandon. I believe in you.
Oh jeez.
One for one.
So yeah. So like in terms of our experience, like, oh Michael, no. Everyone's bullying Brandon now. Oh jeez. But yeah, like, yeah, this is just a kind of a string of the guest star having roasted Brandon. It was Mari last time round on our Fortnite stream, and then it was that was brutal as well. She was brutal with it.
Oh no.
Typical savage. Yup.
Well, Brandon, at least you're a good sport about it.
Yeah.
He keeps coming back.
Fuku did it, and I think Sok did it as well. So yeah, it's been a bit of a thing. You actually answered the second question as well, which was how long you've been streaming for as well. So
right. If you want, I can elaborate on that a little bit more.
So what were your early experiences like as a streamer?
So when I started streaming, before I started streaming, I was in one community with Deja Vu D, who she was a YouTuber I watched for several years, and she started streaming. And she also was like a flush tuber, and transitioned or like moved into being a like actual VTuber. And I was inspired by that because I was like, well, if I ever do want to be a VTuber, at least I know I can start as a flesh tuber, and I won't be judged always for, deciding to change it up later on. And I was like, I'll start streaming, and I really didn't have any community built up. I literally didn't use Twitter until like August of this year, like right before my birthday. And so the only way I was kind of marketing myself was word of mouth. I would send out like literal text messages or Facebook messages to my friends and people I knew. And I was like, hey, I'm going live if you want to like hang out and watch me. And sometimes I started posting on Instagram a little bit about it. But it wasn't until probably August of this year I really started going heavy on marketing myself between Twitter and Discord and Instagram. And so I really didn't have much traction until very recently. It took me 6 months to get affiliated. I had an average view of like maybe 4 to 5 people for like 6 months. And then it kind of built up to like 5, 7 people towards July of 2021. And then I got raided by Jen Frosty, who we had never met before that, and now she's one of my really good streaming friends, and she has a great community, great energy. She's such a sweetheart. But she saw me on the just the Genshin like live pages, and she was like, you know what? She's got a good mic. She's got a really crisp camera. Like, let's go raid her. She seems really nice. And I, at the time, was pushing to hit 50 followers because I had the hour goal. I had the view watch goal. I just didn't have the followers. So I was doing Pokemon opening, like packs opening for each follower. And then I got like 19 followers in that stream, and I literally cried on the stream. I just bawled my eyes out. And I was like, let's open up some Pokemon packs. And it was really great energy, and I was at a time where I was moving out of my apartment and with roommates, so it was like I was getting ready to move. I was trying to prep for a birthday stream eventually because my birthday's at the end of August, and then I hit affiliation. So I was like, why would I do an affiliation stream? But I'm also moving, and I was also going on a vacation trip, so it was like a wild, a wild time. And ever since then, I've been slowly kind of just growing from there. And it's been a really great community, just meeting so many kind people and just really nice people. And like I met Voka through streaming, and he's like become one of my really close friends, even though we haven't met IRL. And I think that's my favorite thing about the whole streaming like aspect of it is even if I'm not very big, it's like I've made a lot of really good friends and I feel like I fit in somewhere for once in my life.
Yeah, and like to kind of relate as well, I like the reason I started was also to like it was to kind of do something different. I was in a bit of a limbo and didn't know what really I wanted to do. So I made it a New Year's resolution to start and go with it. And the journey since that's happened is I could never predicted what was going to happen. Like for you,
Right.
your kind of experience with being raided there was like me being raided by Peaches there. Like when I was heading towards that 150 goal, and someone let her know that I was live when she was about to raid out to someone else, and she instantly switched to raid me. And I will never ever forget that experience of being raided by by like 90 plus people from Peaches, and just feeling so much love coming from that community. And a lot of that community have ended up here. And again, as you met Volker through your streaming, I met Zed through streaming. Like I pretty much met Zed from my very first stream, and and again, he's become pretty much my best friend out of all of us. Like, and again, I've never met him. Like, I've not met anyone in my community or anything. Like, I live way far away from pretty much most of them.
Yeah.
But the fact that I am so close to them, like they are the people I think about in the morning, they are the people I think about in the evening. Like they are my friends.
I feel that. Like, literally, it's incredible how the internet has managed to bring so many different people together that you would have not been able to otherwise. And I think that's the best part about not just being a streamer, but just getting involved in different communities, whether it be, other people's streams or even YouTube or, Twitter or Discord. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and like, it's what kind of spurred me to create the Discord itself was like there was a beginning of a collection of people in the community, and I was like, I really want to kind of create this little hub where people can come and like hang out when I'm not live, and potentially even to do like little movie nights and like hangouts and stuff like that. So
yeah, like you said that you're watching like memes with your Discord peeps the other day. I'm like, that's so cool.
So last night we had a little hangout and just watched memes. We watched that new Grogu thing that was on Disney Plus with Studio Ghibli, however you pronounce that. I never know.
It's good enough.
Close enough. It's one of those. But like without having started the Discord itself, I don't think we'd have got there. Like it did start quite slowly, and again, it would have done. We had a very close-knit small community at the time, but it's gradually growing, and we're about to hit our 50th member. So it's just been super cool, and like we've got a regular kind of community that chat and bicker. With each other.
And that's the cool thing too, is like once you can get to know each other, like everyone starts like, even if they didn't know each other outside of your stream, like the stream can bring so many different people together that all vibe together, and it's awesome.
Hey Ferrari, hello. How are you doing,
bud? Look at these cute little people.
Stop at you. I'm flustered, I'm blushing. But yeah, like I met Ferrari through streaming as well, and again he's a flesh tuber. So yeah, so please join us in following Ferrari, because again, he is a really cool flesh tuber, and he's about to hit his 200 followers. So like, if he gets 200 followers, he's gonna eat a Carolina Reaper. So
Oh hell yeah!
you know, if he hits 200, 100%, like it's gonna be worth it, worth watching, and he deserves all of that.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, he deserves all that support. And, like, he plays things like Call of Duty, Valorant, but he's really cool about his streams. Like, it's just generally really chill all the time. So you can literally sit there for hours and hours and hours, not say anything, and it's just comfy, really comfy.
Oh.
So, yeah. And again, I met Ferrari on this journey when we blended in through communities, and like it was just, and we just got on like a house of fire, like really really cool.
Well, Ferrari, I will definitely be checking you out. Gave you a little follow there, so I better get to see that girl on Reaper.
I wonder if that has gotten Ferrari too back, because I know last time I checked he was at 198. So I wonder if that's tipped him over. So
I was 199.
If it hasn't, go follow him. Go follow him. Go follow him.
He's one away.
Go follow him. I want to see him eat a Reaper as well.
Boom, Boca. There we go. Boca was 200.
Woo! Celebrate.
It's amazing. I expect it now.
Let's get some music in the chat for hype. Let me play this for it. There we go.
Yeah. Sheesh. All the hype. That's amazing. I'm so happy.
Yep, you do now, Ferrari. You have that. While we're on the subject of promotion and really heavy promotion, did you know that I am sponsored by HelloFresh?
Did you know you can get your own HelloFresh now if you're in the UK? Buy it now, you'll get all the blubs.
Indeed, and use !HelloFresh in the chat, which I've just blocked there, and you get your free code POGHelloUK2589 to get 50% off your first box and 35% off the next 3. And you get free gifts as well at that link there. #ad.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, we got 2, Micah. We got 2. Yes, absolutely. Go get it. And again, you get a really good discount, and it's really, really good. Right now, if you're in the UK, 2 boxes or 3 boxes in a week for 2 people is cheaper than a weekly shop for meals. 100%. It has been calculated right now. So
it's literally been
it's
calculated.
Really good offer currently. Really, really good offer. Totally not biased or anything.
No, not at all.
Welcome back, Zed. Welcome back. Hey, yo. Yeah. So, while all that hype is all done, Zed, Ferrari's just hit his 200. Calculated like he's Patrick from that one episode where he's all sciencey. Yeah, it's the meme of the woman with all the equations going past her head.
The inner workings of my mind are an enigma.
Since we were just talking about the Discord as well, if you want to come join the Discord, there is the link in the chat there. Nightbot has pinged it very nicely for us. There is a special area for creators as well, which again is just where we're sat at the moment. We're in our little co-creation. But there's also the general area for everybody in the community as well. So, and again, I do little watch parties, meme streams, movie nights. There will be some games nights here and there as well. So yeah.
Oh, get in there! You'll love it.
Yes. It's a lot of fun, and we all say good morning and good night to each other because we're all comfy and cute like that. So everybody's cute.
Very loving.
So, yes, very, very much so. They're amazing. So I've got such a lovely community, and I've met so many lovely communities, and like the one I have is the really comfy one. Like I will go back into my own Discord and I'll be like, I'm home. It's so nice.
That's the best feeling.
It is 100%. So yeah, it breaks into the Discord dramatically. It's like the Kool-Aid man, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
hey, fuckers in the Discord. Oh yeah, and he's been immediately assigned the humanity role for being a follower.
Humanity.
Yes, you are in humanity. Yes, I now need to look at my notes. I forgot where I was.
I remember the last one.
So we were talking about your early days of streaming and like your like the
Oh yeah, how I got my start and all that.
And flash tubing and then moving into VTubing. So like when you started VTubing, I'm guessing like it was a decision that you had in your mind immediately, wasn't it?
Yeah, so before I even started streaming, I wanted to start off with either like VTubing or PNG tubing. But again, I had IRL friends that kind of put like they were like, no, like use your face. And like even when I moved over to being a PNG tuber, I had friends who were like, oh, I'm missing your face. And I'm like, but we could see each other IRL. But I did create my first 3D 3D model back in August of 2021 that I was going to debut and use part-time. And then my computer had a bunch of issues, and I spent 8 hours trying to create a really crappy model, and I lost it all when I had to reset everything on my computer. So I just gave up on it. And then it was July of this year that my friend Pink Little Clown, she finally started streaming, and she debuted her, it's a 2D Pink Little Clown, and it's adorable. It was a huge hit, and it really inspired me to like give VTubing another chance. But she was, we're gonna do a trade, so I'm gonna do some photography stuff for her. In return, she's working on an actual working 2D model for me. I'm super pumped for it. I'm hoping that by January she should be ready to actually debut. So to get me by for now, she drew me a little PNG of the character that she's working on for me, and so I debuted this in October. And it was the best debut. We hit 300 followers. We had a great turnout. We did some community games. We played some. We played a bunch of different games. I played Friday Night at Freddy's? I always say it wrong. I think it's Five Nights at Freddy's. But it was an inspiring grand old time.
Hello, Pink Little Clown.
There's Pink Little Clown right now. I was talking about you. Your ears were burning.
Here are your free blubs. Blub 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 blub. Yeah.
I heard my name and I have arrived.
But yeah. I think I was there when you had your 300 stream, because I think we hit 300 at the same time, didn't we?
Yeah, we hit it right about the same time. I was like, oh my god, like it was incredible.
I think it was the same day, because I went live and then hit 300 because it was I think it was like a Tuesday night, and then I'd wound down, kind of calmed down. You went live, I jumped in and saw your 300 followers as well, and like celebrated with you.
Yeah, I did the rave dance.
Celebrations.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
So 2 300 celebrations in the same day, and I'm like, yeah, that's enough celebrating.
It was great. It was a good day for sure.
It was a fun day that day. I couldn't stay for too long because obviously it was quite late for me. But it was.
I was gonna say you're 6 hours difference, so I was like, it had to have been what, 2 or 3 a.m. for you by then.
It would have been about 2 a.m. by the time I dropped into the chat, and I was already like a zombo. So.
It's like, go to bed. I appreciate you being here, but please go to bed.
Yeah, you were telling me off by the time I went to bed, so. So yeah, but yeah, we've kind of hit the goal at the same time, and we're doing like really really well outside of that as well. We're doing really good. I think you're nearing what if you haven't already on about 330 now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I hit 332 yesterday.
Oh, just one more into the triple threes.
Yeah, 333, like the
333.
band.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, we've just gone to 357 here, so we've now got the same.
Oh,
total as
nice.
Magnum.
You're inching up closer to 400 too.
Yeah, we're getting close to 400, and we're getting close to the 1 year anniversary goal of 500, which is going to be an immersion break for me.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna actually ask you about that. Sorry, what was that?
You get to see the humanity.
Okay, yeah, I was actually gonna ask you. I saw in your bio you said immersion break, so that means you're gonna do a face reveal?
It is indeed, yes. It's going to be a full face reveal
That's
on all socials.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel excited, nervous?
Excited, nervous, yeah. Like if I hit it, I'll literally be crying, pissing, shitting, you know.
Oh. I definitely will be there for that. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes peeled for that moment.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll hit that within the time, but like that would involve quite a quick growth from the looks of it. Like that would require something like, I think it's something like 3 a day, something like that. At the moment, at this
You
current
never know
rate,
though,
just under
something
3 a
crazy
day.
could happen.
Hey, yeah. Something crazy could end up happening, so we never know.
I think that's the cool thing about Twitch too. Is like anything could happen at any moment. Like you could just have like something chill, or you could have like a crazy raid and you're not expecting it at all, and it just keeps you on your toes at all times.
Stop! Stop calling me cute.
That makes streamer blush.
Streamer blush. Fluster's streamer.
Fluster's streamer.
Fluster's streamer. Thankfully, one of them hasn't happened yet, so good. not allowed to, so.
Everyone flood him with comments. Make him flustered.
No.
King Manatee.
No.
King of humanity.
I guess I can accept that because, you know, usually if I don't accept it, I get a hype train instead, so.
Oh, true.
So, yeah, yeah. I get on one knee, King. The Knight's Greeting.
Knight's Greeting. Oh, I just watched Game of Thrones all the way through for the first time in my life. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Yes, I've watched the entire lot, and don't talk to me about Series 8.
I literally have never felt the urge to stand up and walk outside of a room while watching something.
It is like I don't have a specific problem with the ending itself, but I have a problem with the timing, like the actual kind of pacing of everything. So
what makes me mad is they had the ability to create 10 more episodes. Like they got the green light for 10 more episodes, and they said no.
They were told that they could make 3 more seasons to wrap the story and go to 10 seasons. The reason why they didn't is because they wanted to finish that so then they could start the Star Wars that they had been hired for, which after the negative reception of the finale of Game of Thrones, they got sacked from.
Karma.
So karma hit them really hard there, like karma hit them like a train. So,
oh my god, yeah. I watched
No.
Hype Train? Hype Train?
No. No.
But yeah, in
Saga
college
Sunday.
I watched
Stun Saga Sunday, okay?
Stun him.
No. No.
But I remember I started watching it in college, and I think I just didn't have like the streaming ability to watch it anymore. And then I heard how it just went real downhill. So I didn't really have an interest of starting it if I knew it was gonna end bad. I didn't know how it ended. But then I watched House of Dragons, and I was obsessed with it. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones, and I loved every bit of it up until the end. The next day at work, I literally was like on the verge of crying thinking about it.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Volker. Thank you. And
Volker!
thank you, Zed, for giving a tier 1 gifted sub to Volker as well.
They have given 132
I've got some DBZA
gift subs in the
alerts.
channel.
It's like, thanks, best buddy.
That's awesome.
And then the gifted sub is yes. It's Vegeta going yes. So thank you again, Zed, for giving a tier 1 sub to Volker. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your reviewing. Tang! You're within earshot here.
I pushed it over the limit!
Hype train.
Hype train, let's go!
Oh my god.
Toot.
Choo, of course.
Sheesh.
My god. Do I need any more people subscribed? Like, dude, like, since the birthday stream, I've had over 120 people subscribed. This is how chaotic
That's
everybody
amazing.
is. Like,
That's
on
incredible.
the birthday stream, I got 90. It was 90. We ended up on 90. It was insane. Like, for,
Oh my
for a
god,
smaller
that's
channel
beautiful.
Here, it's just like, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like,
Love that for you, though.
Manny is here.
Nice.
Blub. Zed. Oh no, this is. Oh,
More gifted sub! Let's go!
I'm going to spin the wheel of Blub now, and I didn't even set
Yes!
the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
I'm going to actually open up a browser source for it and get it ready, so.
Sheesh.
Let's see if it opens. There we go, it is open.
We're gonna hit level 2.
Okay, so. Let's hook this up. Okay, so let's spin the wheel of. Okay. Let's spin the wheel.
3, 2, 1, go!
What are we gonna get?
Impersonation.
VIP, but Zed, you're already VIP. So
Time for another VIP.
A super duper VIP. Now I'm gonna give you a free spin since you've already done it. So free spin here. Good lord, if this is Peaches, I am going to die.
Please. I want to hear it live.
So
IRL.
you one stretch the manatee, so I'm gonna have to stretch. Wait. Okay, so stretch time. Okay, I need to check. Oh my god, everyone's saying ah. I can't even see what's going on in the chat. Ah. I will go through and check out everybody who's been subscribed. I'll be 2 seconds, I'm just gonna stretch.
I'll stretch with you. Oh, I'm stretching. My dog Taffy, she even stretched. Oh, good timing, girl. Yeah. I don't think my mic picked it up, but earlier she was yawning, and my dog's very vocal when she yawns, so it's like, I wish the mic would pick it up. I was filling in the blanks for chat.
Heyo. Yeah, I have to move the way to lunge, and my mic doesn't pick me up from out there. So,
Oh, I see.
yes. Oh, everyone going for the catches as well. Okay. So I'll go back through the chat now. Welcome to the Mana team. Ness is another survey. Theo Fabrista. There we go. Decibelidol. Ayo. Bird Mine XD. Gray. Gray got a sub. Nice. Nice. And then everyone going,
Every time I make the noise, the dogs are coming up to me like, "Are you okay?" They're like, "Woman, what noises are you making? Why?"
It's more.
No, not November. No, not November. You can't make that noise.
Not on stream. I can't do it at all on stream. Jeez, I'm not allowed to. TOS.
TOS. No, oh yes.
Hydrate. Okay, so thank you for hydrate. So we are here and hereabouts. So I'll go into my second question here. So
Yeah.
what is something about yourself that most people don't know?
That most people don't know. I feel like I'm an open book. I talk about everything.
Being in that corner thinking I'm a VTuber and they don't know is not gonna count.
I was gonna say definitely. Well, and I feel like even that, like I'm pretty open about it. Like my parents know I do it. Any of the people I'm like friends with know I do it. So I'm mostly an open book. I'm trying to think of something different about me that's like I'm just weird. I did kind of explain to you earlier, which I guess this could be something because a lot of people don't realize it, and I've never actually just talked about it, but I'm not ashamed about it. So you had mentioned on my stream before that you thought I had a very lovely voice, a very cozy, comfy voice, and you were giving me a lot of praise on it. And it got me very like flustered internally. Oh my god. Real quick, I'm gonna take a moment. We got a raid!
Hello, Raiders!
I'm in Raiders! Hello!
That's Keith! Hello, Keith! Keith Sneef! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome! Hello! Embrace the amazing raid music. Hello, Raiders. Hello. Can we get a shout out for Keith, please? How are you all? How are you? Welcome. I am Saga. I am a Mana TV VTuber. I am very comfy. I have my guest here who is Taylink, who is also a VTuber. And
hello.
We're here having a good old conversation, a good old chinwag. Hello. Yes, we're doing very, very well. I mainly stream Pokemon alongside a couple of other games. So I'm a Pokemon streamer and I'm on the road to Scarlet and Violet, as well as I also do some things with Fortnite and a couple of other random games. And I do the BlubCast, which is tonight. Tonight is the BlubCast.
Yeah.
And I have a very lovely guest here with me. And again, go and follow Keith Sneef as well. Like, I actually met you a couple of days ago, and honestly, you're amazing. You're very comfy, very cool. How was your shiny hunt as well? How did that go? Because I know you were shiny hunting earlier, because I kind of dropped by the chat when I was working. So.
You also play Pokemon? Nice.
Yes. 7! Wow! Even after I trolled you with all of those sandalets with the shiny thing.
You got 7 shinies? It's incredible.
Like, holy heck. Sheesh.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Sheesh. I was gonna say, are you, everyone in this chat and you specifically, are you ready for the new Pokemon game coming out next week?
Yes, I was
Or
actually
this
gonna
week?
ask, yeah. Great minds think alike, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta try
For
to
sure.
finish Pokemon Shield on stream before before Scarlet and Violet come out, and I'm kind of at the first gym right now.
Oh, so you gotta speed run it.
Yep, speed run time. I've got a full Sword playthrough, but like, I was just gonna do like a Shield playthrough to showcase the fact that I have a Switch now. Like, like, I was like, let's see if we can finish Shield before we get that done, and I skipped the stream because of migraines, so that's really put a time constraint on me now.
I feel bad, but honestly, even if you don't get it done in time, I'm sure people won't be too flustered about it.
The thing is that like that migraine was kind of fortuitous here as well, because like that evening that I was supposed to have streamed it, I then went searching for other people who streamed Sword and Shield, and I met Keith for it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, and we hung out, and again, like, thank you so much for the raid, like, and again, thank you for entrusting your lovely community with me. Like, that's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
Keith is also excited for the new game coming out. I pre-ordered Violet, so I'm stupid excited. I'm actually gonna stream day one of it. I'm really hyped.
I'm also gonna do the same. So
hell yeah.
Like my schedule for next week is literally gonna be stacked. Every single night I'm going to be streaming Sword and Shield, and then Friday night I will then be streaming Scarlet and Violet. So it's gonna be
so awesome.
Hella cool. Like,
which one are you gonna start with? Are you gonna do Violet or Scarlet?
So I have Violet on the way as a game that I bought at the moment, and then I will have Scarlet later on.
Oh, I see.
So I haven't got both on the way yet. I've got a pre-order for Violet, but not for
not Scarlet yet.
Yeah.
Violet for the win. I'm also doing Violet.
Everyone here, friends. It's amazing.
New friends. All the new friends.
Friend, yes, absolutely.
It's like SpongeBob. Friends.
As long as we're not Patrick going Lido. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
The inner workings of my mind are an enigma. Milk tips over.
Oh my god.
But
if we hadn't
if you
lost
want to
control of the stream for the last like hour, now we've lost
we
control.
definitely have now.
We definitely have now, yes.
See, that's what I'm saying about streaming though. Like, you never know what's gonna happen.
No worries. Thank you for the raid again, Keith. Enjoy your food, and
have a good night, Keith.
Have a lovely time. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing your community to me. It means a lot. Thank you.
Eat something delicious, like HelloFresh.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of food, don't forget there is the special offer for good food here with HelloFresh here with PogHello UK 2589 through my special link. You get 50% off your first box and 35% off your next 3 plus 3 special gifts. Add that link there. Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad.
Yes, gotta say hashtag ad. So yeah, and it's for British people, and I believe you are British, Keith. So it works very well for you.
You can actually get on it.
The plug is over. Okay.
It's over. It's done.
Mandatory plug number 3 over. Right. Okay. So the next
Anywho, I
kind
can
of like. I think we were in the middle of asking you what something about yourself that you don't like people don't know about you.
Yeah, so I was kind of leading into the, you had mentioned before that you gave me a lot of compliments on my voice, and I got a little flustered about it. But a reason being is
I'm an absolute
growing.
sucker for a nice voice, though. I am a super sucker for a really nice voice, so...
Like honestly, that day that you were like just giving me all the compliments after the stream, it just really lifted my spirits, and I was like, makes me feel so good.
I mean, I had like completely melted at that point, so I was just like,
I felt a little embarrassed, but it felt very, it helped my confidence a lot. I got bullied quite a bit growing up. A lot of people don't actually know, other than maybe some of my IRL friends, is I have a lisp that I've been kind of working on my entire life. I used to have to go to speech classes for it throughout elementary school and middle school, and they wanted me to in high school, but I was really embarrassed by it that I didn't go. So like I was just constantly trying to work on it by myself. And when I get really excited, it'll slip out once in a while. But it's just something that I kind of think about a lot. And so growing up, I was very quiet. I didn't really talk a lot in class. I kind of just stayed to myself and just kind of kept to myself because kids are mean, especially in middle school. And it was crazy, especially in high school and college. Whenever I would tell people about it, they're like, I had no idea. And I'm like, well, that's good. That's comforting to know that I'm hiding it really well, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really too embarrassed about it anymore, but it's definitely something that is always in the back of my mind every day. And so whenever someone gives me a compliment, like it means the world to me. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
like, I didn't know until I think like you told me during the little vibe that we had earlier today. Like before stream, like our pre-stream setup, and like we had a little vibe, and partly why I kind of forgot to sort out my stream title and alert and everything was because I was enjoying myself so much vibing with you. So
I know we were just like talking for almost an hour.
Yeah, we were. Like, I think you jumped into the chat at like 6:10, and like we were just chatting and chatting and chatting and chatting and chatting, and then I was like, oh crap, it's like nearly 7, and I'm not even ready.
It's like time to go.
Oops, let's go live. Oh crap, forgot this. So yeah, like I didn't realize that was the case until you told me. And like when you told me, I was like, wow, you hide that really well.
Thank you.
But like, I also then said to you, I won't get you to say 6 sizzling sausages on stream.
I mean, I have practiced, Sally sold seashells at the seashore quite a bit in my life, so I've got that one down. The sausage one, I probably would fudge up.
Yeah, so I won't make her say that.
Another funny thing
I'm only mean
with
to
it. Oh, to Brandon. Another thing that happened that whenever I was in high school, it was I think my sophomore or junior year, there was a show, and I got casted by multiple different small characters, and one of them was supposed to be a snake, and so all of my words were like S based and like really dragged out.
No.
And I was like panicking, and my theater director didn't know it, but I told her, I was like, hey, I'm really nervous about this because, I've had a list for S's and Z's specifically my whole life. And she's like, you don't have a list. I'm like, I do, kind of. I work really hard on not letting it slip every day. And she's like, you'll be fine. I literally was almost on the verge of tears because I was so scared. But I feel like after I overcame that, I'm like, it's easy. I don't care anymore.
GG's. Hand me a script. GG easy.
GG's all around.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so funny. Of like all the things to be casted as.
Of all the things you got, you could have been a snake.
Yeah. It's like really a snake.
So I'll tell you, but like I don't know if it was the same for you, like nativities and stuff like that in schools. Like the weirdest part I ever had to play in a nativity, I played the voice of God. Yep, I played.
I
God.
was Mother Mary one time.
Oh, so you were all the cool kids usually like got say like Mary and Joseph and like and the likes. I've been an angel once. I've been a wise man once. But the weirdest one was I was the voice of God.
Literally. That's amazing. Can you imagine just putting that on a resume?
It worked out really, really
Of
well.
God at one point in my life.
I didn't have to get a costume. I didn't have to get anything special done. Didn't have to learn my lines. All I needed to do was I had the script in front of me, a microphone, and that was hooked up to the PA system.
That's epic as hell.
So basically, I was off screen, off stage, and I was just like, I am the voice of God. You will do as I command.
That would be the most epic thing ever.
I command thee to walk from Egypt to Jericho.
That's beautiful. I love that for you. And now you're going to become a voice actor.
Well, that wasn't kind of announced yet. However, yes, that is going to happen.
I just meant because in your streams, usually you always work on your voice acting for like Pokemon and stuff like that.
While you mention it, Brandon caught something and no one else did.
Brandon, congratulations!
Ayo. So in the near future, there will be content coming out that is going to be specific to voice acting. So it's part of a plan that I have going forward. I've kind of already like hinted at its presence in the sense that I'm going to be launching a VOD channel for this channel here onto YouTube, and then I will have a separate channel that will have bespoke content. And that part of that bespoke content is going to be voice acting content.
That'll be so epic.
So I have a script being commissioned at the moment. So I have commissioned a very lovely person for a script to debut with. Something very lovely and something that's going to stand out as a debut script. And I'll then be like debuting that, and that will then be on that channel. I may also put gaming content on that channel, but I think it's mainly going to be VA, a voice acting channel. So yeah,
you could become the next Sea Dog VA.
Possibly, yeah.
You know him.
Yes, I see his name going around all the time. Yeah, or I could become the next dude that's wholesome. You know.
Yeah, the wholesome version.
The wholesome version, not the.
Not the angry British whale from Wales.
No, not the DTL person, you know. Yeah.
You'll be the comfy cozy vibes, except your chat is still chaotic, and you have to like fight through that. That's the lore behind it.
Yeah, I mean, it also may. It may also lead on to then streams where I'm doing VA or even ASMR work in the future, but that's like long time away kind of plans. So
right.
Not intending to do that until I've at least upgraded all the equipment.
Mm-hmm. In time.
Yes, in time. Whereas at least with my plans at the moment, I can actually get those forwarded through within the next like few weeks if I have the time to implement it in the next few weeks. So yeah.
That's so exciting. I'm happy for you.
So nice little announcement there, thanks to the little.
wasn't meaning it that way. I just was trying to mean it in a way like. I mean, aren't all VTubers technically, voice actors?
Kind of are, but like voice acting
official
is slightly different to it. Yeah, like
there's a lot more that goes into it.
Yeah, you've got persona kind of content, or you've got like again full on scenario and scripted voice acting, which is another thing altogether. So yeah.
Right.
really, really good. So yeah, where is my notes? So, what do you enjoy most about your VTubing and streaming in general?
Honestly, I would have to say the people, like, I know I've kind of already said this before, and like, it's kind of like what everyone says, but it really, that's what makes the difference for me is, so, I mean, I don't really play video games in general, so I was kind of like, why not stream it, you know? And the part I like about it the most is that a lot of times I don't have time to just hang out with my friends all the time. And now with streaming, like it gives me like a actual like opportunity to just virtually hang out with all my friends and chat, or if people want to just like kind of watch me and see what I'm up to. And I meet new people through it all the time. And as someone who grew up in a very small conservative area, I didn't really know anyone that even knew what anime was. And so I really didn't fit in, and just the internet has been a game changer for that. I would say that's the best part, is just finding like-minded people who you vibe with and creating friendships through that could last, you know, a lifetime.
Yeah, like I think it's the same kind of thing for me. Like I joined the community, and they were so warm, loving towards this creator, and like I didn't know which direction I wanted to go in, so I thought with that, maybe I could start a new hobby. What can I do as a new hobby? And then it hit me, like, I could technically try and start streaming. Like I think I've got what I need, and I think I can make it work. And I did a couple like little concept tests. Like I did a test stream with Maiko, and I found that it was plausible. It wasn't perfect, but it was a plausible thing.
Yeah.
And so I debuted. I started. I had my first collaboration within a month. With a very lovely creator called Eva Trua, who is a Orca VTuber. She's really doing well now. She's doing super well, and she's super
awesome.
lovely as well. And then there was it kind of just snowballed from there. Like some of the creators, including the creator of the community that I came from, then embraced and supported in more ways than one, and it's just been a journey from there. And like the best thing about it has been all of the people I've met along the way. There are some people who will drop back into chat for the first time in, say, like 2 months because they've been busy with life, and it's great to see them. It's super amazing to see them. Like I miss them so much when they're not here, but it's amazing to see them when they are back, and it is super nice.
Exactly. It's like, and it also just kind of like you're reminded, like, oh, everyone on the internet literally has a life, and it's just kind of cool, like you're a part of their life all of a sudden, and it's like I wouldn't have been if I hadn't, you know, started streaming or, you know, started joining different communities. It's incredible. Another thing that I really appreciate about being a streamer specifically is, oh, I'm losing my voice. Is the fact I couldn't find it again. It fell on the floor. Got it.
Fell out. I got to try and find it so I can mount.
It's actually helped my confidence a lot. I've never been a very confident person. Growing up in general, as I said, a lot of bullying and different things like that, not fitting in. It's helped me to just be more confident and comfortable in my own skin, even if I am a PNG tuber now. Especially with talking, and specifically, I used to not be able to watch any videos of myself, especially with my face in it. I would freeze up and like just want to cry at the thought of rewatching anything of me talking or in it. And now I edit my own YouTube videos and post them, and I'm like, wow. You know, I actually feel like good about what I'm putting out there, and like I don't feel as worried or self-conscious about what I sound like, or, you know, how people are seeing me. And it's just, I think that's the biggest thing that's like helped me a lot with streaming. It's just feeling a lot more confident. I couldn't be more thankful for it.
So like I'm in that same boat. Like my confidence around my voice and how it sounds and everything is not very high. Like it's still not there, but this is partially why I'm looking to do VA content and put it onto YouTube and go from there. And it's because I still can't stand to listen to my own voice.
Yeah.
And
that was a
knowing
big
that-
hurdle for me.
Indeed, knowing that I'm going to have to go through like reading out the script, doing takes, and kind of like constantly going back and editing, clipping, and everything like that, I'm going to have to deal with that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and you
have
have to
to
re-listen
learn
to
to listen
it.
to it. Yeah. So like, yeah. So that's kind of like another part of the journey for me. Like, is
And honestly,
another thing to embrace.
it might be terrifying at first, but after you do it a few times, like you start to get desensitized to it, and it doesn't seem as scary or weird or odd, and it's definitely relieving. Like it kind of takes a huge weight off your shoulders once you can get over that first hurdle of being afraid of it, and then just kind of head on, taking it on, and then you can actually improve because you're listening to yourself, and you're like, okay, here's some things I can do better, here's some things that I did good, and just kind of like continue to grow, and then you not only become more confident, but you become better at what you're trying to craft.
Yeah, you're then able to apply your own judgment and kind of like analyze and go from there, isn't it? Like, but you have to work through this very sheer hatred of one's own voice to do so.
Exactly,
it's really comfy and smooth and everything like that. But like, that might be because I'm not sat close enough to my mic. But she's got an echo because Twitch things. Twitch just
unfortunately the echo, we can't do much about that. But yeah, maybe I'll just try to not to talk too loud. I can spike sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna crank my mic up a little bit as well, because it was peaking before, but now it's fine. But thank you for the first time chat, Pyra. How are you doing?
Yeah, and hi Pyran. Thanks for dropping in, I appreciate it.
Hello.
He's one of my mods.
Ah, I see. Hello, Taze Mod.
He's here looking out for us.
Yes. Like, I've been told like my voice sounds lovely, cute, and I still can't see it at the moment, like because of my like funniness around my voice.
Right.
Also, don't forget Pyra, and anyone in chat who hasn't, if you do follow, you get free blubs.
Oh, the free blubs.
Yes, the free blubs. If you haven't already, and you want your free blubs, get some blubs. We're on a road to. We're on the road to. Oh. Good lord. I'm plugging so much today. I'm plugging so much. I need some food. Have some HelloFresh. Want blubs? Follow.
Want blubs? Follow. You want more blubs? Get some HelloFresh. If you're in the UK. If you're not in the UK,
there you go.
Move to the UK and then get it.
Yes. Easy. Simple. Job done.
Easy enough.
Just move to the UK, you know. Believe it, Saga. No.
Yes,
no.
Zed.
No.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
No.
Yosh.
No.
Yosh. Goes all day. The rest of the stream is just that.
The rest of the stream is me going, nar.
Yosh.
Nar. Also, a very funky tune comes up when someone follows, and I kind of want to bop to it again.
The sound. Make the bopping sound.
Yes.
Girl, oh God, let's go! It's one of my favorite animes.
Oh, sheesh.
Sheesh. Have
So,
to drink water. Keep losing my voice.
Indeed. We're gonna try and find
Blame COVID.
Yes, because you've recently had it, haven't you?
Yeah, it's my first time officially getting it. I might have had it back in February of 2020, but it was literally the same week that China went into their official lockdown, and they
Yeah.
didn't have any tests for it, and like no one even knew what it was. So, and I told everyone when I came back to work, I was like, I'm pretty sure I have whatever is going around. They're like, that's a different country. You're fine.
Fine.
And then
And then
3
it went
weeks
global.
later.
3
It was
weeks
insane.
later.
Exactly.
Yeah. I caught it late March this year, so I took a week off of streaming, and I came back to. I still had COVID, but I was well enough to stream. But I wanted to stream because it was. I remember that comeback. It was the 31st of March. It was International Manatee Appreciation Day, March 31st. Yeah,
that's amazing.
It was amazing, and I do actually have plans for next year's Manatee Appreciation Day, so it will be quite a big thing as well.
That'd be so fun.
Charity stream.
Charity stream.
Yes, because I really want to do something for Save the Manatee, and I think like if I kind of look at doing something like that for International Manatee Appreciation Day, I think that would be the perfect time for it. Speaking of which, one of the friends of Blub, the other Blub, is here. Hello, Theo. Hello.
Hello, Theo.
I hope you enjoy your new gifted sub as well. We kind of got hype trained here.
It was a great moment.
How are you doing today? Hello. Welcome to the stream.
But yeah, that would be awesome. You know, humanity trying to save the manatees.
Yes, absolutely. Save the manatee. But yeah, speaking of Blubs, yes. If there's anyone in chat who hasn't already and doesn't end up following, you do get free Blubs. So if you're lurking, please, I want to give you some Blubs so badly. I really want to give you some Blubs.
Get the Blubs while they're fresh.
Yes.
Like HelloFresh.
Oh no!
Just keep sliding it in there.
Keep on sliding in the sponsorship. No worries, Theo. Thank you for lurking. Have a good time in work, though. Have a good time.
Bye, Theo. Thanks for stopping by.
Blah 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 blah. Yes. I've lost my train of thought.
Same. It's gone.
Like not a single thought behind these eyes.
Literally nothing.
Just pure floof.
Looking into the void.
Yes, just staring there like
after all the times
what's going on.
Literally after all the times that the stream has like derailed, we're finally like we officially derailed mentally.
We are completely derailed now, like sheesh. Completely derailed now. So what games do you enjoy playing most? Like what have been your favorite games?
Ooh, okay, so growing up, Pokemon has always been like one of my favorite games of all times. Ever since literally Gen 1. I think I was like 5 or 6 whenever I got my first Game Boy Color. And I got Pokemon Red. And so I've been playing it like every generation, at least one of them from each generation ever since. Yeah! I'm a boomer in the Pokemon community.
Fellow Gen 1er, hey yo.
There we go! High five! Virtual high five.
Yes, absolutely. Like,
who was your starter though?
Squirtle.
I knew it. I was like, I bet it's Squirtle. Mine was Charmander.
When I went back to playing Fire Red, I chose Squirtle as well as my
as your starter.
Starter as well, and named it Giga Z.
Oh, I love that.
As a nod to Zed, so yeah.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
In fact, on all of my Pokemon playthroughs recently, I've been naming the Pokemon that I catch and intend to use after chat. So So like
Like name
chat
them after like
themselves
the
choose the
chapters.
names. Yeah, so Brandon was a Snorlax, a metronome Snorlax. It was
Oh my
freaking
god, that's
hilarious.
awesome. One of my viewers who also streams King and Eve, he was doing a Nuzlocke, and he specifically went out of his way to get an Eevee and evolve it into Umbreon and named it after me, because that's my favorite Pokemon is Umbreon.
Aww.
I was like,
That's
and I
cool.
happened to raid into his stream, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing! Like right whenever he was doing it.
So I had, in the end, I had a Pidgeotto called Peachy, after Peach's VTuber.
Peachy. Yeah.
I had a Paris named Autumn.
Oh.
after the tuber. I had Brandon the Snorlax. I had Ari the Zapdos, Tori the Articuno, Zed the Blastoise, Giga Zed the Blastoise.
I love that he was a starter too.
Yeah, I had what was it? A tie was a Dugtrio.
Ooh.
And there was something else that I had, and I can't remember, and it's kicking my backside here. Yeah.
Believe in you. Gotta dig deep into those files in your brain.
Micah was just chilling there. None of them got named after Micah, so unfortunately.
He was actually one of your rivals.
No, I think we named our rival Baka.
Baka!
Baka!
That's perfect.
So yeah,
Very
that was
Baka.
fun. Baka.
Baka.
But yeah, I can't remember who it was now that I had. So I know it was Zed, Ari, Tori, Ty, Brandon, and Peachy wasn't in the team in the end. Peachy and Autumn were ditched for something else. But I can't remember what else it was.
I'm sure it'll come to your brain eventually.
I completely forgotten, and I shouldn't have forgotten.
Dude, I do that all the time, though.
Oh, no. There's a good reason why I shouldn't have forgotten. I had a Raichu called Pilt.
Called what?
Called Pilt. The tasty drink.
That's
We
awesome.
called it as a Pikachu, and we basically called it Pilkachu.
Oh my god! That's adorable.
So it's called Pilk. That was why I couldn't remember. I was trying to think of like who I named it after, and it was actually Pilk.
Drink.
The drink, yeah. So we named it Pilk. Because
That's
like
cute.
we had the idea of like either like a name of something, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember someone talking about drinking Pilk, and then chat just exploded going, name it Pilk, name it Pilk.
Do it.
So I named it Pilk. Yeah, so Pilk was caught in the Viridian Forest at level 5 and was in my final team in the Elite Four.
Dude, that's awesome.
And was alongside Ari the Zapdos in winning the final battle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
awesome.
I'd lost Tori the Articuno, but Tori had put up a really great fight.
They did their best.
Basically won, like, single-handedly did in Lance.
Man.
Single-handedly just completely shredded Lance.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, but bear in mind, 5 of his 6 Pokemon are dragons. 4 of them are dragon flying.
So they're super weak.
Like ultra weak to a Articuno with Ice Beam, for instance.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were being one-shot by this Articuno. They were like level 60, Articuno level 51, one-shotting them.
They had no
Like,
chance.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
And then there was what was it? There was Agatha, I think, was a tough one because it was between Zed, Brandon, and Brandon was under-leveled at this point, but Brandon was actually a very good defensive stalwart. It was between Zed, Brandon, and I think it was Ty, who was also under-leveled at the time. But like Ty was super effective against the poisons, so he was pretty useful against like Gengar, even though Gengar was faster because higher level.
Oh, right.
Managed to get like digs out, and that was fine. Brandon was really, really good actually. So when I lost Ty, I then used Metronome Brandon, and most of the moves that Agatha was using were ghost moves, and Brandon, as a normal type, is immune.
Oh, that's perfect.
So very good wall there by using an immunity wall, and then using Metronome, and yeah, I took down I think 2 of the Pokemon with Brandon. So he was very
Brandon
useful.
came in clutch.
Yes. So Agatha was a toughie because I didn't really have anything super effective apart from Zed, really, because Zed had Crunch as a move, so Dark type move.
Oh, I see.
So and then Metronome Brandon, I think I pulled out a Dark type move on one of them, and the second one I think it was a Ground type move, which then took out the poison. It took out Haunter. Yeah, you were every type for real. Yeah, absolutely.
He came in clutch for anything and everything that you needed.
But then we lost Brandon in the fight with Lance. So yeah.
No.
Actually, no, we didn't lose him with Lance. We lost him in the champion battle. But he did his job there as well because bear in mind, 25 levels below. But this Venusaur that it was taking on, and it used Metronome, and it came up with Fire Blast, and it hit, and it took out 3/4 of the health.
There you go.
So
His
yeah,
sacrifices were not on.
Well, yeah, because then after that, I was then able to switch to Ari and finish it off with a flying type move. So
He was there until the very end.
He was, yeah. He was very useful. Yeah. Taylink was really solid in the earlier ones. So, like, up against Lorelei, against her water ice types. Holy heck. Because I knew that with them being ice type, using Zapdos might be a bit of a risk. Even though Zapdos was guaranteed to one-shot and was going to outspeed most of them, I still couldn't take the risk if they kind of just about survived. So I ran with Pilk instead, who was just slightly lower on level, and ran electric type moves and Brick Break, because Raichu knew Brick Break. So if it was an ice type, I'd use Brick Break. If it was an ice water, I would use the electric moves.
Smart.
Yeah, smart. Very smart.
Smart.
So, yeah, so like, yeah, it was really, really cool. And like the fact that we went through this playthrough, and it was Pokemon named after chat or by chat, and that felt really personal and really cool and really nice.
I was gonna say, that feels like a beautiful like thing for everyone to go through on stream, like a journey, a beautiful journey.
It was like the last time I'd had a journey similar to that, I think, was the Mass Effect journey, which had taken so long to do. Like the Mass Effect journey had taken 6 months to go through on Insanity difficulty. 6 months.
I bet that would be insane.
I started it as my 3rd ever stream, and I finished it on the 1st of July.
Oh man, that's dedication.
And as a result, someone bought my microphone, the Rode NT, off of my Throne wish list as a congratulations.
Aww.
I'm like, oh my god, really?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was amazing.
That's so cool.
Really
I love that.
So yeah, so like
Pokemon's
for
just
me,
a
it
great
was
franchise.
Pokemon and Mass Effect for me have been like the two god tier things for me.
I always wanted to play through Mass Effect, but I just never like got to actually play through it because I grew up with just a Nintendo. Do what?
It's very good to play through first time.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
It is a choice-based RPG, so like you if you play for it and make the choices based on what you feel, and then when you kind of know about the Paragon Renegade, like flip basically, then you'll then go, oh, what happens if I do this, or what happens if I do that? Like you'll then realize like I can be this or that or the other, you know.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that you can like develop different like relationships with certain characters within the game. Like I always thought it was a cool concept.
You can romance people in the games as well, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
Like it feels more personable with the fact that not only do you build friendships with your crewmates, but there are certain crewmates who have an interest in more, and you can kind of choose to pursue that or not.
Right.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of listened to there's a YouTuber I think they have a different handle now, but they used to be known as Amy Right Meow, which I discovered her when I watched their video about aphantasia, which then I learned that I have aphantasia, and I was like, oh my god! But then I loved all their videos, and then they posted a video about their life journey with the Mass Effect series and how it helped them get through like really hard times in their life, and I thought that was really beautiful, and it kind of made me want to like try playing it someday.
And like I think you play PC, don't you? Purely PC.
Yeah, so I'm very new to PC gaming. I grew up as Nintendo only, so I have a Super Nintendo, a 64, GameCube, Wii U, the Switch, all the handhelds, etc. Like I'm a Nintendo collector, and I was obsessed with Kingdom Hearts, but I never got to play it until college because my boyfriend in college at the time, he had a PlayStation, so I finally got to play Kingdom Hearts for the first time after knowing all the lore, watching everything I could on YouTube growing up. So then I'm newer. I was newer to the PlayStation games, and then January 2021 I built my first PC, and now I've been learning PC games.
So in the near future, of course, I'm going to be building my own PC. So I've got one component already, thanks to a very flustering Zedden, who gifted me the NZXT Flow case in white.
Yeah,
that's a cool case.
That's beautiful. It really is.
And I put on my throne the components that I needed or know I need 100%. However, that's more of a reminder for me, but knowing how chaotic some people are, I thought I'd add it onto the throne because I know that there are some people who are going to be very generous out there, and it is hugely appreciated
when it can make a huge change to like the stream quality in general.
It would make a massive change because it would allow me to then focus on like what graphics I could run. Because currently I'm fairly limited as to what I can run. I can't run anything animated, can't run anything too heavy or anything like that, So I can't even play games on the PC and stream at the same time because it just throws everything out. So I'm stuck with consoles currently.
Exactly.
Hello, Russell. Hello.
Hi, Russell.
Hello.
Yeah, I had in college I got a MacBook to use for school, and then I also used it for photo editing, and then I upgraded to a MacBook Pro after I graduated from college. And so I only really had that, and I tried playing Minecraft and BattleBlock Theater on it, and it just fucked everything up. So I was like, I literally can't. And then when my laptop was like literally dying, one of my coworkers was like, I want you to play World of Warcraft with me. I was like, I literally can't. And then I tried playing it, and it messed up my computer so bad that it was almost unusable. And that was around the time that I was wanting to try to stream, but I couldn't get anything to work for streaming on it. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to use my tax return and build a PC. And I've just been kind of upgrading it for the last like almost 2 years.
Yeah. So, like when I started,
it's been a game
I was running
changer.
on a 7-year-old HP i5 laptop.
Yeah.
It ran into Iris graphics, which was okay. It uses some of the RAM to dedicate for graphics. It did okay, but as OBS was updating, it got very apparent that it was melting. Basically, the PC was really struggling. One day it took so long to boot up. It was taking like 25 minutes to fully boot up. And, I was supposed to host a games night on Peach's channel, and the night before, my PC, I booted up and it was going really slowly. I was like, I'm gonna have to replace it here. It's gonna die any moment. I knew it was gonna die any moment, so I went into work and bought this one on like my staff offer to kind of be an interim with the intention of using it later on when the laptop died. I then did the games night, tried to do it on the old laptop, it melted, it broke, it stopped working. So I had to then bust out the new laptop, set it all up, get it all ready to go in record time.
Like last minute.
And then do the games night, basically. And I managed to get it all set up within 32 minutes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Fully personalized, everything downloaded onto it, ready to go, all done.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then
congratulations to getting it done so quick.
And this one's a i7 Iris Xe 16 gig RAM kind of unit, so it's relatively powerful for a laptop, but it's still not enough.
Yeah.
Like I need something with actual dedicated graphics at the very least, and more than 4 cores in a processor. So like until I get that ain't gonna happen, you know. That's why my thought was go for a full PC, but I'm also looking to move as well, so I can't just throw my money that I've got at the moment at the PC. I'm going to need to save up for a house and then get the PC sorted out later on after, unless somehow some people have been super generous to then.
It just takes time.
It does. Brandon, you know what else you could do at the speed of light? Get 50% off on your first box with HelloFresh. Ayo, yes, with code PogHelloUK2589 using my link up in the chat above. But also, that with the sponsorship, it also greatly helps that, because like it will help. It will go like that. Because with a sponsorship, I get paid per sign up, and with that happening, that is more money I can either put towards either moving house or towards investing in a PC. So
exactly, which both will be greatly significantly improvements to the stream.
To the stream, yeah, it would really help me bring better content to everyone here. It would also open up possibilities of collabs that I can then do on PC games.
Yeah, dude, it's insane how much better PCs are than computers or laptops. Because laptops, I mean, they can do quite a bit, but PCs just you have so much more control over it and way more power to it, which is why I'm a little nervous. So my current job, I moved into a new position within the same company, and I do very similar to what I already do for my workload. But before, I had an actual like a really nice PC, but now they want me to work off of a laptop. And it's going to be like I heavily run SolidWorks and a lot of like 3D modeling programs. So, and I open up a lot of different documents within SolidWorks that are just very heavy. And I'm a little worried about, how my load speeds are going to be once I switch to a laptop, and like how much it's going to be dropping. And I'm like, hopefully this laptop can handle what I work on, because it's a lot. I do a lot of engineering, so.
Yeah. Michael's laptop can stream Dark Souls 3 on max settings. This is Little War Machine. Yeah, but Michael, your laptop does run off of the Infinity Stones, you see, because you are the Thanos of moderators. You know, you are a moderator for pretty much everyone on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
You use the power
Literal
from all
Infinity
those Infinity
Stones.
Stones. Yeah. Like, I think
I'm gonna need that for my
Michael-
computer.
When Michael took up being my moderator, he was moderator for like 5 other channels at that same time.
Oh my god.
Like-
All on a laptop? That's incredible.
Like, sheesh.
Sheesh.
So yeah, like, I think you're still mod on, I think, 4 channels, including this one.
I'd like laptop. I hope mine's like that.
I think it was a
Because
gaming
Lord knows
laptop
I'll
that
need it.
Michael's got, but yeah, I kind of just like, I kind of wanted to go for a full-fledged PC because it's an investment, and I know that's going to be long-term. Because if I got another laptop, while it may be more convenient, it's also not.
Right.
So yeah, that's understandable, Michael. I know that you're here on like the part-time basis, but like since you've been able to kind of give up a few of the other channels, I've seen you more here, and it's been greatly appreciated. So super.
Head
duper
pats for
appreciated.
Michael.
Yes, head pats in chat for Michael. Yes, there you go. So here's the kind of question that's going to be making the chat probably howl with laughter.
Oh.
So, how did the number 69 come about in your chat? Because, you know, there's a lot of
It's
your
all
alerts.
over the place.
Your alerts
So-
are pretty much all 69 related.
So, I've always found the number 69 to be hilarious for multiple reasons, to which then
Nice.
I have nice. I made the executive decision to try to theme all of my channel points with 69 in it somehow. And every time I have 69, whether it's on like Instagram or Twitter or Twitch, if I have like a hit somewhere with a 69, I screenshot it and like I try to like make it a thing. And really, I don't know where it fully stemmed from, but I think the biggest thing was I was very, very sheltered as a child, like very sheltered. And in high school, I remember I was just, I really didn't know a whole lot. Like, for example, freshman year, I was trying to like make friends with the theater kids since I joined the theater group, and I would hear kids make jokes like that's what she said or that's what he said, but I didn't grasp what it meant. Like I didn't know the context behind the joke. I just knew people would say it at certain times and everyone would laugh. And so I started doing it, and somehow I just managed to do it at the correct times. And like I would have the theater kids rolling, laughing, like crying, because I would just time it really well without thinking about it, and they wouldn't expect it from me. And then my senior year, like even all the way up to my senior year, I had a classmate that the whole friend group would make fun of her because she was very, very innocent as well, and like didn't know a whole lot. And they would always be like, Marcy, what's 69 mean? And she would never answer what it meant. She would just say, shut up. And like, she's like, shut up, and like walk away. And so they're like, oh, she definitely doesn't know what it means. I'm like, yeah, she definitely doesn't know what it means. Fast forward to senior year, Taylor still didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant. I Googled it.
Oh dear.
And I literally would troll with them. I'm like, oh yeah, Marcy doesn't know what 69 means. Meanwhile, I didn't know what it meant either. And so I've always found that number like really funny. And so like I've just kind of just made it my personality of just adding it to for the lulz, the nice
Your
lulz.
personality is 69.
It's 69 brain cells because I don't know what's going on.
It's just nice. Look at the face there. Not a single thought behind that. Just floof and 69.
There's nothing going on behind these eyes. Look at me.
There you go.
Nothing.
Just absolutely nothing. Nothing happening behind our eyes at all.
But that's the backstory of the 69. It's kind of sad,
So, like,
but it's goofy.
just for quick reference as well, only 12 off of 369 followers. Wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. You know, if we hit 12 more followers, you know, I might screenshot it. I might post it everywhere. 369, imagine it's like 360, but 369, even better. That's like
Even
my
nicer.
dream. It's even nicer.
Voice. Yeah.
Noise.
Brandon, are you literally trying to throw? There you go.
Maybe he'll catch it this time.
Yeah,
Again.
because he spelled it wrong first time. Let's see if he catches.
Okay, catch.
Nice.
Okay. So, like, we're gonna look into wrapping up in a moment, because we are.
Nice.
Oh, we're at 2 hours now, basically.
Pretty good. And
Right,
honestly, I
how
haven't
long
ate lunch,
stuff
so
goes. So normally about two and a bit hours is how we go. But yeah, like it's quite cool that like 69 has been like such a big thing in your life, and it's been absolutely hilarious right the way through.
yeah. And you wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't. You're just like, oh, it's just for the lulz, but really, like, there's a little backstory to it.
Like, I always, like, as soon as I see something that like stands out about a channel, whether it be like their redeems or like their persona or something that chat does with them. Oh, so thank you for hydrate. I'll just do that now. There we go. Like when I'm then interviewing them and talking to them here, it's always good to ask about them, because there's always something behind it. Like, it's
Exactly.
not
There's
just
always a
like,
reason.
It's not like, oh, haha, 69 funny number. There's a big backstory, and I was not disappointed here.
You're welcome. Now you can know that I really don't know what's going on.
Like, when you look at your motto, it's like, yeah, she was still pretty sheltered
something
when she
going on
got
there.
to college.
I somehow made it to
Ragged
college
Jack.
without knowing what 69 meant.
Welcome to the chat, Raggy Jack. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day today. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
If you like what you see, the floof and the blub.
Oh, I just really realized. Yeah, Ian. Yeah, he was one of my college friends as well, so he knows.
Got a bot.
He saw a huge change in my growth as a person in college, to say the least.
Thank you for the follow, the Adam C. Enjoy your free blubs.
Blub, blub,
blub, blub, blub, blub, blub,
Adam's here too.
blub, blub, blub. Again,
Oh,
if
the
you
blub.
follow, you get free blubs. So you got my favorite girl on. How could I not? Hey,
Thanks, Ian. He did. He was the first person I drank my first adult beverage with.
hey yo. At the ripe young age of 21, I hope.
Yeah. Pretty much actually. It was just maybe a couple months off, but you know, close
I've
enough.
never met this fox in my life.
Yeah, I don't know who that Adam C guy is. We always ban him in my chat because he just I don't know, he just pops in there, so we just ban him.
Get rid of him. But yeah, if you haven't already, feel free, if you wish to follow. We'll for more comfy content and banter.
Yeah, and
again,
sometime
welcome
we'll plan a
to-
stream. We'll plan for you to be on my stream. We'll play some Minecraft or something.
Yes, we will do so. As part of like this Tay coming on here, I will also be appearing on Tay's channel at some point. So watch this space. I will be embracing the floof with the blubs. So it'll be quite a lot of fun. Although I will not be spamming the HelloFresh stuff in her chat.
I don't know, we might slip it in there just for the lulz.
it may be past the time that I'm sponsored by them, so so I'm sponsored for another 13 days. So go get
Hell
your
yeah.
yeah.
Go get them for more blubs if you're in the UK.
Indeed, absolutely. So we're at just over 2 hours now. So again, I'm needing to get going and do something else as well. So we are going to start wrapping up. So thank you guys for joining me today.
And Saga, thank you for having me on the show. I had a lot of fun today.
Absolutely. There is one final question for you, Tay.
What is it?
Do you like blubs?
I love all the blubs. I'm a blub now.
Yes, you have the blubs.
All the blubs.
So we're gonna have a look now and see if we can embrace the blub over to some other people. So don't leave. You can gain some more channel points for raiding.
If you don't have anyone in mind, I do have a suggestion.
Okay.
Our friend Volcom U went live while we were streaming, and I bet he would love all the blubs as well.
Okay. I was kind of
I'm gonna throw that out there.
I was kind of open to suggestions. I did have a couple people in mind, but I think do that. There is. Yeah, there he is.
He's playing Genshin Impact.
Yeah. So that's it settled, I guess. Yeah. We're gonna go and raid Volcat.
Yay! He will super appreciate that.
So again, get ready for the raid message. Again, you got Blub Raid, Embrace the Blubs, and I can't even talk. Jesus.
Thanks for the blubs.
And I don't actually follow Volca yet, so I'm gonna surprise him.
Hey, that's awesome! I'm so excited.
So we're
I love
gonna
Volca.
surprise them. So again, if you're new in the chat, again, don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already. You'll enjoy the time there, and we've got a lovely community. We do movie nights, we do little meme nights and stuff as well. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. We are going to start the night now.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Indeed. Don't forget to copy and paste the raid message. Bear with. I need to do it myself.
I'm so ready.
And again,
so
this has been an amazing stream. You've been an absolute pleasure to interview and chat to.
Yeah.
We vibed so nicely here, so I really, really enjoyed this.
I did too. I'm down to hang out anytime on stream. They were off stream. This was fun and wholesome. I feel very welcome.
So, again, go check out Tay again on Twitch. So yeah, go check her out. She's amazing, honestly, and you've heard the comfy voice here. She's super awesome and such a lovely friend.
Thank you.
Friend of Blubs. So, other than that, it is
Bye,
time to embrace
guys.
the blub to go and raid Volca. So get ready. We are gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Let's embrace the blub. Blub 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 blub. There we go.
There we go.